Alright, season's over. Let's take a look. Let's look at softcore. Now this is hardcore. Alright. This guy. Cheater number 1. Yuki is quite a genuine player. This guy again. Cheater. That's why nobody want to push the leaderboard. Yeah, they stop at 113. This guy is a cheater. Mio macho. Oh man, there's nothing macho about you. Rubbish. With this kind of gear you can clear. They don't even have gems. See? Cheater number 2. Nothing macho about you. Cheater, cheater, cheater. I'm not gonna play the leaderboard anymore. Number 6. This guy probably 117, reasonable. And then we look at this cheater. Multi-shot doing 128. Cheater, little Donny, you donkey. LSVS shadow. LSV shadow. Oh, what a sucky nick. Cheater, definitely. Undisputed. 116. Well, that's a new build. Focus restraint. Ah, interesting. It's rubbish. Cheater. This is definitely a cheater. So this guy is also another cheater. So top 4 for softcore is cheating, and that's Demon Hunter. This guy's definitely a cheater. He's exactly the same guy as this guy. BSF1 hit down. Now let's take a look. This is definitely a cheater. I can spot a cheater. Alright, this guy's a cheater. That's why nobody wanted to push the leaderboard. Hmm, 119, no way. Cheating. San Leopard. Let me take a look at this again. I don't think so. Yeah. Cheating. 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 Okay, so I guess I'm not gonna play softcore next season. Neither hardcore. Alright, let's take a look at hardcore. Douglas, well done. 120. About your nose, well done. 107. Let's take a look at this guy. Pretty legit. Excuse. See theater. magic. Well done. Oh, cheater. Man, they're everywhere. This too. Look at this guy is cheating. I'm very sure this guy is cheating. Let me see. Anyway. Alright, well done. 112. Yeah. I thought somebody's gonna bring me down. Nope. Joe Daddy Cliff. Well done. Alright, that sums up. Okay, for you guys who is curious about how I built my Demon Hunter multi-shot, perhaps let me first show you my Paragon. Alright. I have 2000 into vitality and 4925 to dex. Now that brings my health, my life to 567. Pretty risky. I prefer 650, but this is for final pushing. That's why I shifted the Paragon. Let's take a look at my other stats. Yeah. Right, 20k dex for a 2k Paragon. Armor is pretty good, 32k. So the Demon Hunter can pretty much survive with lower life. Vitality is extremely low, 4000 vitality. Preferably around 5000 for pushing at GR 110 and above. Now attack speed, no, I didn't hit the breakpoint of 1.92. I think that's adequate for me. Yeah, bonus damage to elite, up to you. You can, this is on the weapon. Crit chance, crit damage, almost perfect crit damage. Area damage could be better. Okay, 90. Cooldown, you arrange from 33 to 38 is good. 38 is 100% uptime on Vengeance. If you have about 33, 34, there's a 1 second or 2 second difference where you don't have Vengeance up. You can pretty much survive with that. Physical, I'm playing physical, 40%, perfect. Multi-shot is also perfect at 45%. What else? Resistance not that good. Preferably all at 1002. And that's about the most important. Alright, maybe discipline 86. Perfect. That's about it. Let's look at the gear. Well, perfect gear. High road plus 10 damage to elite. Area damage is nice. Would be nice if I have either 8 cooldown area damage or even attack speed rather than dex. Alright, got a perfect one. 820. Drop if I think you can squeeze in a RCR, resource cost reduction, if possible. I'm happy with this. Yeah, for gear wise, unfortunately, because I have a secondary resist, so I cannot roll all resist, so I roll minus 11 damage from elite. Let me see. My helm could be better, but I guess that's the best I can get. A perfect Traveler's Pledge. Honestly, I would want a physical crit damage, maybe even weapon damage rather than critical hit chance, because my CHC is pretty high at 63. I think 55 is adequate. Braces, not perfect, but I have all the stats. 6 crit chance, 20 physical, 11k life per hit, which is extremely important. My damage reduction 47%. Alright, you know, consider I have physical resistance as well for secondary. I would say this is a very good ancient bracer. Alright, a perfect Dead Man's Legacy. That was I can't ask for more. I have cooldown the offhand, I think, which is important. I take it out from my ring. And my ring could be better. I prefer weapon damage, critical hit damage over crit chance, right? Or even yeah, I would rather not have crit chance and have weapon damage. Have all the stats, not perfect. That's what I can find. The boots, well, has all the stats, good enough for me. Almost perfect. Pants, I wrote off secondary to chance to slow. Not necessary, could have been life after kill. I don't care. A perfect witching hour again. For this you can't roll or resist because of the secondary resist, so we can only go for percentage of life, which is stupid. I should have went for vitality. 15% of 4k vitality is 600 vitality increase. It would be better off if I rolled 650 vitality, so it's stupid. Right, my skills, pretty much almost the same as what you see on the internet by some YouTubers, some well-known YouTubers, and Bloodshed, and the guys. The only key difference is my primary generator. I use this rune called the Harden, not because I like it hard, but increase my armor by 25%, gives me more toughness in the higher graded wave. For the others, they would recommend you to go for focus, which generates more hatred. My philosophy is too much hatred but you can't survive, what's the point, right? So survival is key to me, especially in hardcore. Pretty much the same. Long shot, physical, preparation, invigoration, the wolf companion, your vault tumble, second vault has discipline cost reduced by 50%, ambush definitely a must. Got no choice, gotta use Tree of the Hunt, slow enemy down to proc the Bane of the Trap. Increase damage against slow enemy, counter weak, and of course awareness. For softcore this is not necessary, but for hardcore, trust me, the moment this proc, quit game. Alright, and in the cube, elusive ring. I tried swapping out elusive ring, put in the COE, and also using the Stone of Jordan. I totally cannot survive, so I guess for hardcore, elusive ring is a must, or a unity depending on you. Visage Gun, definitely a must, gives you another 50% damage reduction. Dawn, definitely a must, reduce your vengeance by 65%. Now look at the follower. Alright, for follower, there are two focus, attack speed and cooldown. Alright, cooldown is for the healing skill, attack speed is for it to proc the stun, and the grouping when you use this ESS of Johan. Again, if you look at all my gear, I focus on attack speed and cooldown, attack speed, cooldown, attack speed, cooldown, nothing else, cooldown, you know. So you want them to heal you as much as possible. So with the cooldown, I think I'm getting healed about every 21 seconds. 200k health, decent. Right. Honestly, you may not need this, but why not? Save you from the trouble. When you're near death, they will come and save you. And increase your hatred by 1 per second. Alright, so that's my Demon Hunter build.
I'm still waiting.
Hope it's good enough. I did a GR112 after a shit ton of fishing. I don't feel like doing it again. Yep. Yeah. Now we look at my crusader. Right. Last season I think they cleared 116. So I'm literally like 4 GRs ahead. No, I'm not a cheater. I had my 119 clear on video. Unfortunately, my 120 I did not record it. Dang it. But anyway, you can see my progress on my YouTube gaming uncle. Now let's take a look at my crusader. Alright, I'm gonna show you what's it all about. Now the crusader. Right, my shit damage is only at 3.2 million, toughness 119, 120 million. Sustain I have about 4 million. Okay, my gear I have 2 sets of infect furnace that is primal, but I choose to go for this plus 10 damage and cooldown. Perfect Gauntlet, area damage. What the heck. Almost perfect shoulder. Life from health, potion or globes, 8% reduce 20 area. Right, so I have 2 area damage. Almost perfect, I would say. Physical resistant with pickup radius. Yeah, another almost perfect ancient. Physical resistant, that's important. Holy crit. Can't ask for more. A perfect one. Yet another perfect shield. You can go for cooldown or area damage. Fortunately I got the area damage, and a secondary of -7 damage from range. I think this is freaking wonderful. Took me about 2.5 months to get this. Literally 2.5 months. Alright, let me put up my missing gem because the gems are with my DH, but anyway. Area damage again. Almost perfect restraint with physical resistance and cooldown. Not so perfect focus. 33% go from monster. Could have been a secondary resist. something else stupid. We use this for greater rift, so there's no goal for monster. Chance. Okay, if you look at my builds, my secondary, I go for CC effect, that is crowd control effect. It procs pretty often with condemn. I don't know why. I think thanks to one of the popular YouTuber who's that, the guy who's very strong in the Leviathan. Yep, Leviathan once said in his crusader video that, you know, CC always proc when you're using condemn. Why do I have CC in this build? It's mainly to CC the Rift Guardian. Right, Rift Guardian is your biggest obstacle when playing condemn, because unless it's a Rift Guardian that spawn minions, if not single target, you have issues surviving. So CC is very important. That's what I feel. Almost perfect pants. Here, string of years, a perfect one. Since it's so perfect, I wrote a CC 5.1% chance to freeze as well. So I have a 5.1% chance to freeze on hit and a 4.5% chance to immobilize. Right. So let's take a look at the stats. 20k strength, a shit ton of armor, 7k vitality, which I'll come to it when I show you my paragon. Bonus damage, this is due to the weapon. What else? Attack speed, not important. Hit chance 52%. I think this is adequate for me. Critical hit damage almost perfect. Perfect is 480. Area damage 149. The other build is 171, I think 71 or 73. Cooldown reduction definitely a must, 56%. So my holy damage will deal 4.5 million. Perfect condemn. What else? Alright, resistance, I think this is good enough. I have 1900 physical resistance. Keeps me pretty much alive for those physical hit. You know, those big monsters that will hit you melee, right, with physical resistance and melee reduction, which is here. I can pretty much survive a lot of one hit. 1001 to 1002 is good on the average. For the rest of it, my maximum life is 1 million. Life bonus 40%. Life per kill, don't waste your time. What else? I think that's about it. Let's look at the skills. Pretty much standard build. Slash with got. I couldn't imagine myself using another rune. Akrat champion, prophet. Right, condemn, vacuum, provoke to scare to run. Veiler, unstoppable for cooldown, no, rather resource cost reduction, and cooldown, but reduce, rough cost, RCR. Iron skin, steel skin, increase the duration to 7%. Now, this is subjective. You can use the one that increases your movement speed. I still prefer 7% or 50%, 7 seconds or 50% reduction. Alright, unfortunately for hardcore, you definitely need indestructible. Softcore, I can change it for long arm. Heavenly strength, for you to wield a two-handed weapon. Holy cost. Now this is where your survival is. 10% increase? Nah. But whenever you deal holy damage, you heal up to 1% of your total life. Now, I have 1 million. 1% is 10k, and if I have 10 monster or 20 monster around me, literally I'm healing like 200k per second, or rather almost every time when I deal damage. And that's how you survive the higher grade rift. So always remember, when you play this build, if there's only 3 to 4 monster around, just move on. Don't try. You probably die. I think with 3 to 4 monster, you're probably hitting 3 to 4%, and depending on your life, even if at 1 million you're only hitting 30 to 40k. Typically with that kind of damage reduction, they are hitting you at about 50 to 80k, so you're losing about 30 to 40k per hit per monster. So 4 of them hitting you 80k and you're healing 30k, that's where you realize that, hey, the condemned crusader is actually paper. It's not if you know how to play it, right? Don't ever engage mobs that are too small. The Paragon. Alright, I have 2,800 points into vitality. This will, with my gear, will give me 1 million health. Strength, 4k strength. I keep some to, I put some into max rough. I seem to have some rough issue. And the movement speed 10, because I think my boots, I have another 10% movement, so 15 to movement speed. Now the follower. Right, I use a Zoroark. I like that 24.7 chance to freeze, not the mobs, but on the Rift Guardian. Alright, this save me, makes it possible for me to solo a lot of Rift Guardian. This is important. You may try this out. The Asura Rough. Right. Well, unfortunately, I couldn't find one with decent attack speed and cooldown. So the stats on it: you want 7 attack speed, 10 cooldown. Of course, your follower must not be able to die. So enchanting favor, and then right, this 4.6% chance to blind. So I found this almost perfect amulet for my follower. He has 7 attack speed, 8 cooldown. So I wrote 4.6% chance to blind on hit. Any CC is welcome. This is the proc during Rift Guardian. It's very, very important. One proc is 1 to 2 seconds of immunity where the Rift Guardian can't do any damage, and you can basically dance around the Rift Guardian. Right, then we have my rings. 6 attack speed, 8 cooldown. Oculus, 7 attack speed, 8 cooldown. Oculus is very important. Alright, always go for 85 for this build. You really need the Oculus to be able to clear the higher GR. And another cooldown. Alright, this is my gear review, okay, just in case you missed it out. I guess a lot of you is curious how I built my Crusader, right? Well, I'm glad I'm able to break the hardcore record of GR120. No, at least the next one on the line was 117, which was only 1 GR level above last season. We did a 4 GR level better than last season. I'm proud of myself, proud of this achievement. Perhaps this is the last competitive D3 I'm going to play. I don't think I'm going to play as serious anymore.
Not yet.
And that's all. Goodbye, guys.